Oschino, man, what up?
What's up, man? Another day, another dollar. I mean,
Happy to have you back. So much has happened,
yeah,
man.
so
So
much
much
to
has
happen, man.
happened.
So much.
How's everything going on with you? I know your channel, you still doing your thing.
Yeah, everything going perfect, man. I've been on vacation for like I've been a couple times since the last time I talked to you. I've been on vacation like 3 times. I'm chilling, man. I had nothing to complain about. Nothing. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
of
Usually
course,
people
of course,
try to
stuff
say
could
that.
always be better, but look at the glass half full, not empty.
Yeah, yeah. Usually people say that you be like hating and all this other stuff, but it doesn't. I don't know. I don't get the
Yeah, you
impression that you a
understand. People,
hater
this the
when
thing you
I'm around you.
understand. In this generation, when they say you hating, that just means you tell the truth. That's all.
But
Hating is seeing somebody with something that you want, wishing you had it, so you don't like them because they got something that you don't want. Hating is being not liking somebody you never met, you never talked to. I mean, that's hating. I mean, everything I be talking about is I just be telling the truth. You never hear him say I'm lying.
yeah, yeah. That's the thing I think. But that people keep watching. That's the problem. Like if people really have an issue, they would just stop engaging. But they enjoy
Exactly.
kind of
Everything I
your
put up
thoughts
gonna do
on
numbers.
things.
Yeah, everything I put up do numbers. So they want to. I mean, they want to hear what I say. So they can't hate. I mean, so whatever. I mean, I think Charleston White be hating. That's the hater. He say
Why you
stuff.
say he's a hater?
He say stuff just to get a reaction. Like he said, "F Kobe Bryant, F Nipsey Hussle." People that's not even here that had children, they got to see that. That's a hater. I mean, so I'm definitely not in the same category with a person like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw his comments. I think I don't know if it was a recent interview. I saw a comment where he made about like Gilly's son, and I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
"Yikes,
Listen,
this is really."
that's when he talked about Gilly's son. That's the first thing that made me not like him. Before that, I really didn't pay him no attention. And I don't no matter what me and Gilly go through, talking about somebody's son that passed away is for a man. That's the most diabolical thing you could do. And people was on there laughing and joking and hee hee ha ha until they lose a child, and then it won't be so funny no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like you said, a lot of stuff has happened. There was the freestyle, which you already spoken about.
Yeah.
But the Jay Z concerts, man, there's mad controvery.
I mean,
I
this is
saw
the
your
thing.
video.
I understand people going to the concert. Like, I understand. Like, I mean, I understand. You got songs that even bring back nostalgia that you listen to you growing up and all that type of stuff like that. So I understand the shows, but I just don't understand, like, you know what I mean? Like, why now type thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It almost seems like it's a direct draw to Drake being out. You know what I mean? Or Kanye West doing the big out. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I can't have all these people doing their thing without me being in the limelight. That's what it feel like. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But another thing, he has to stay property there. You know what I'm saying? So that
So
was like
nobody was there. Nobody
only
from
Bleak.
no
Only person
beanie.
was Bleak was the only person there from like I mean Memphis Week was the only person that was he got on the stage. And I think he only did that because I was telling him how he gonna do nothing for him and all that. You know what I'm saying? How'd you see he cut his hair? Not call him
Yeah,
when I said he looked like Norbert, he cut his hair off
but why you think state property wasn't there? I would have
because he don't
thought.
give a fuck
I don't know.
about
Yeah.
state property. He don't give a fuck.
Mm.
At least with me, I'm not as I go against him. I say whatever I want to say. They trying to hold his balls up and he still it still don't work. I mean, yeah, that many songs he got
Yeah.
with Beans and Freeway and all, and y'all ain't come out. Y'all stay in Philly somewhere, and they still ain't gonna see it. They still on his beck and call, bro.
So
I
I
know
mean,
everybody had to look at that like, damn, where the balls at? You just, I mean, it's like he almost had him at the Roost picnic to be smart to me.
yeah, yeah. I was thinking about when you said the Drake thing and competing with Kanye West, I thought he was doing the concerts because it really was the 25th and 30th anniversary of both those albums, Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint. So you think there's a deeper element of him trying to
Yes,
compete with Drake
bro.
and Kanye?
Of course, never outshine the master. That's one of the powers of law. I mean, and they outshining him right now, very bad. You know what I'm saying? So especially, I
You
mean,
think?
Kanye West doing it crazy. You see his concerts, 180,000 people in there. I mean, so he like, man, I can't upstage me. He one of them narcissist type boy that had a limelight, like no matter what. 70 years old, still trying. I mean, every time we came out with an album on State Property Joy, he dropped the album right with us. He makes sure nobody get the light. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that's fucking me up right now, he bring Nas out. You could squash it with Nas, that this you on the song and all that, but you can't squash it with Dame. You know what I'm saying?
I would have to give pushback though, because Dame has since
Yeah, but
said some
guess
wild
what?
shit.
Guess what? If I had $1 billion, I don't fuck what you said. I'm so happy. I give a fuck about anything somebody say I got $1 billion. I don't even understand why they saying that. Let me tell you what $1 billion supposed to do if you're a real nigga, right? I'm so happy. You owe Texas, you my man, right? Come here, let me talk to you about one-on-one. We built something together. You wouldn't even talk like that no more. He talked like that about him because he deserved to get talked about like that. Any person that don't their kids don't fuck with nobody, bro. Anybody that spend money and power to not take a DNA test, let that be let all them girls that was in the audience and at the show, let them baby fathers did the same thing he did to them. But they ain't mine. You think they be coming to the nigga show? No. But when you're a star, you can do certain things that other people can't do. I mean, I don't respect it, but you know.
Yeah, I think with the Dame thing, I feel like even when you're a billionaire, you have ego, and since then, Dame has said stuff like, "I want to fight you. Your breath
Bro,
stinks.
you
You was
60 years old.
trash."
You're 60. Like when you're 60, shit like that don't supposed to hurt your feelings.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? If you got Beyonce shaking and doing the dance moves in the living room, you're in the mansion, you know what I mean? You got people on your dick everywhere you go. Well, I don't care what you say. Why my man feel like that? Let me go talk to him, bring him. I mean, but see, the reason why they feel like that because it's true. Look how he treat Calvin Klein. Look how he did him. Look how he did behave a mom. Look how these people that's close to him. I mean, look how he do his son that don't have a mother. I mean, bro, come on, you got. I mean, you don't have children, but if you had sex with a girl, right, and she have a baby, and she's saying it's yours, the least you could do is take a test. That's the least, right? I mean, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, bro. Can you imagine being a kid with no dad, right? And you watching your dad on TV, he don't even acknowledge you, and you don't have nobody. Your mom never blamed him on nobody else, and you looking like, damn, you never say nothing bad about him. You just hoping he just one day just any person that could do that without no conscience, they the devil to me. That's one thing. You don't have no money. You don't take care of the kid. You don't really guide it. You embarrassed, and you going through these things. That's one thing. But what's another thing? When you got all the means to do whatever you want to do, and you just say, "Oh man," and cool with it, no conscience about it. I mean, can you imagine having a daughter seeing you on TV with your other daughters, and you don't acknowledge it? It's just, I mean, to me, it's diabolical. I mean, I heard Little Boozy talking about it now. I mean,
Yeah. You did say the concert was good though, from what I saw. Like
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah. I
thought it
mean, I
was
didn't
like a
see the
del
concert, but I mean, you know, it's Hove. Hove got some bangers. I mean, it was a nice crowd out there. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, my thing is this: I don't get pleasure out of seeing somebody fail. I don't get pleasure out of seeing somebody demise. I don't. Some people do. Even if you don't like me, I don't really pray on you for you not to do good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying why. I'm just telling you why I don't. Of course, you know, I just made a song about it. Talked about shit about me. I can't go to the concert. It won't. Fuck, I mean, well, everybody should understand why I wouldn't go to. I would go to the concert anyway because if they probably not on the stage, what the fuck? Neef was in the audience. I mean, how you in the audience at this? Like, I mean, so for that reason, right, there, I wouldn't have been there anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think it was a good show. I think Hove do good shows. I mean, he Hove. He's still Hove. I mean,
So Neef was in the audience. You saw that on the social
yeah.
medias, or you
So
was
social
aware of
media
that?
on internet on Instagram.
You think that was disrespectful for Neef to only be in the
I
audience?
think so.
Mm.
I think so. I mean, I really think so.
You think he should have been maybe like behind
Yes, yes,
backstage in
for
a
sure,
suite?
for sure, for sure. Yes, yes. But you know how big, you know how big it would look if Jay Z would have brung Dame out there, like he would have the bigger person, even if he was not the bigger person. You know how that crazy that would look. You know, you understand. Young people looking at that. Young people like, oh, they can make up. We can make up. You know what I mean? But you know that. But see, a person like him needs you to be on his. If you're not on his, he can't fuck with you like that. It's just that's just what it is. I mean,
What you mean? Like,
if you don't agree with everything he say, or you know he got all yes men around him, because if he didn't have all yes men around him, they would not let him not take a test for his kids. You know,
do you think loyalty
if
is a
bro, if you my
code
man,
for like?
say you my man, right? And
Yeah.
it's a girl, she got a neighborhood, she got a sick kid. Yo, tell your man, you know this is kid, whatever, whatever. Like, yo, bro, you popped her? Yeah, I popped her. Well, you not gonna take care of the kid at all? Now I can see we young, like teenagers, is different. If you over 20 something, 30 something, like bro, you know what it mean for a kid not to have a father. Now I ain't saying you gotta be the best father, you gotta, but don't you think a bad father is better than nobody at all? Zero, nothing there to tell you nothing. I mean,
Mm.
I'm talking about father. He might not can't even give you, even if he could just only give you advice. That's better than having nobody. Because at least you know where you come from.